Welcome back to No Passport Required, where you can travel the world from the comfort of your favorite chair. We're in Honolulu, a paradise of volcanic peaks, turquoise waves, and shimmering golden sands. But what if I told you that one of Honolulu's most famous landmarks was also a formidable military fortress, a silent guardian that watched over Oahu during World War II? This iconic crater holds a hidden history, a network of secret tunnels and fortifications that stood as the island's primary coastal defense. Stay tuned to uncover which one and the incredible story behind its stony face. In the next 10 minutes, we'll not only explore the incredible beauty and adventure Honolulu has to offer, but also reveal that very secret. Let's go. Our journey begins where the vibrant city meets the endless ocean, the one and only Waikiki Beach. This isn't just any stretch of sand, it's the pulsing heart of Honolulu's beach culture. For over a century, this iconic shoreline, once a retreat for Hawaiian royalty, has been a playground for travelers and locals alike, a place where the spirit of aloha is as real as the warm sun on your skin. Picture this: you're strolling along the crescent-shaped beach, the sand soft under your feet. To one side, a forest of surfboards stands at attention, their bright colors hinting at the adventures waiting just offshore. To the other, the gentle waves of the Pacific roll in, creating the perfect conditions for anyone who's ever dreamed of riding a wave. Waikiki's surf is legendary for being forgiving, making it arguably the best place on the planet for beginners to learn the ancient Hawaiian sport of surfing. Dozens of surf schools line the beach with expert instructors ready to share their passion and get you standing up on your first lesson. There's a buzzing energy here, a mix of excitement and calm. You'll see first-timers filled with nervous exhilaration, seasoned surfers gliding effortlessly across the water, and outrigger canoes slicing through the waves. As the day winds down, the vibe shifts. The afternoon sun casts long shadows and the beach becomes a stage for sunset chasers. Catamarans, their sails catching the trade winds, offer breathtaking views of the coastline as they cruise toward the horizon. The sky just explodes in a palette of orange, pink, and purple, reflecting off the water and painting a scene so perfect it feels like a dream. After dark, the energy continues with street performers and live music spilling out from beachfront bars, all with the gentle rhythm of the waves as a constant, soothing soundtrack. This is more than a beach. It's an experience that captures the very essence of a Hawaiian getaway. From the vibrant shores of Waikiki, we look up to Honolulu's most recognizable landmark, a silhouette that has defined its skyline for millennia, Diamond Head. Known to Hawaiians as Leahi, this dormant volcanic crater is a titan of natural beauty and a monument to the island's powerful geological past. But it's more than just a pretty picture, it's an adventure waiting for you. The hike to the summit is one of Oahu's most rewarding experiences. It's a relatively short trail, but it's a vigorous climb that takes you right through history. The path, originally built in 1908 as part of Oahu's coastal defense system, winds its way up the crater's interior. You'll tackle a series of switchbacks, climb steep staircases, and pass through a lighted 225-foot tunnel carved directly into the volcanic rock, a remnant of a bygone era. With every step, the anticipation builds. You emerge from the final tunnel into a historic fire control station, a concrete bunker completed in 1911 that whispers tales of the past. Then, after one last flight of stairs, you step out onto the summit. The reward is instantaneous and absolutely breathtaking. A full 360-degree panorama unfolds before you. You can see the entire sweep of Waikiki Beach, the bustling Honolulu harbor, the lush Ko'olau Mountains, and the vast deep blue of the Pacific Ocean stretching to infinity. It's a view that puts the whole island into perspective and makes every step of the climb worth it. A pro tip: start early in the morning to beat the midday heat and the crowds, so you can enjoy those stunning views in relative peace. Now, remember that secret I mentioned? The hidden history inside one of Honolulu's most iconic landmarks? We are standing right in it. Diamond Head wasn't just a beautiful hiking spot, it was a crucial defense point, the formidable Fort Ruger, that protected Honolulu during World War II. Long before it became a tourist magnet, the US government recognized Diamond Head's strategic importance. In 1905, the government acquired the land, and Fort Ruger was officially established a few years later. Its summit offered an unparalleled, unobscured vantage point over the island's southern coast, making it the perfect location for a primary coastal defense hub. Construction of fortifications began in 1908, and over the next few decades, the crater was transformed into a military stronghold. Engineers carved a network of tunnels deep into the mountain. They built massive gun emplacements and batteries, camouflaged to blend into the rugged landscape. The fire control station at the summit, which hikers pass through today, was the nerve center of the operation. From here, soldiers could spot enemy ships miles out at sea, calculate their positions, and direct artillery fire from batteries hidden within and around the crater, covering the approaches to Honolulu and Pearl Harbor. During World War II, its role as an observation post became even more critical. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the fortifications were enhanced, with some new tunnels designed to be gas-proof to protect against chemical attacks. Although none of the guns at Diamond Head were ever fired in combat during the war, its very presence and the constant surveillance from its peak served as a powerful deterrent, providing an essential layer of security for the island. Today, those historic bunkers and tunnels add a fascinating layer to the hike, connecting you directly to Hawaii's pivotal role in world history while you soak in those incredible, peaceful views. It's incredible to think about the layers of history hidden just beneath the surface of this tropical paradise. If you're finding this journey as fascinating as I am, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to No Passport Required so you don't miss our next adventure. Back at sea level, the adventure continues on the crystal-clear waters off the coast. While Waikiki is perfect for surfing, the area around Diamond Head offers a different kind of aquatic thrill. Hopping on a catamaran tour is one of the best ways to experience Oahu from a new perspective. These sleek boats glide across the waves, giving you front-row seats to stunning views of the Honolulu skyline and the majestic face of Diamond Head. The crew will share stories about the island as you cruise, pointing out landmarks and sharing local knowledge, but the real magic happens when the anchor drops at a spot called Turtle Canyon. As you can guess from the name, this offshore reef is a favorite hangout for Hawaiian green sea turtles. Here you can grab your snorkel gear and dive into an underwater world teeming with life. Swimming alongside these gentle, ancient creatures in their natural habitat is something you'll never forget. You'll see them gracefully gliding through the water, coming up for air and munching on seaweed along the reef. Besides the turtles, the reef is a vibrant ecosystem filled with colorful tropical fish darting through the coral. If you're lucky, you might even spot a pod of spinner dolphins playing in the boat's wake, or, during the winter months, the awe-inspiring sight of migrating humpback whales breaching in the distance. It's a full-on immersive experience that connects you with the incredible marine biodiversity of Hawaii. No trip to Honolulu is complete without digging into its incredible food scene, a melting pot of flavors that tells the story of the islands. You can't leave without trying a plate lunch, the quintessential Hawaiian meal with a protein like savory kalua pork, 2 scoops of rice, and a side of creamy macaroni salad. For a quick snack, grab some fresh ahi poke, diced raw fish seasoned to perfection, or a spam musubi, a surprisingly delicious local favorite. And for something sweet, you have to try a malasada from Leonard's Bakery, a warm, fluffy Portuguese donut coated in sugar that will melt in your mouth. With all this fun and beauty, it's also worth remembering that Honolulu is a place of deep historical significance. A visit to the Pearl Harbor National Memorial is a profound and moving experience. It's a place of quiet contemplation that honors the more than 2,400 lives lost during the attack on December 7, 1941. Standing over the submerged wreckage of the USS Arizona Memorial is a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made and the event that drew America into World War II, adding a powerful context to the peace and beauty that defines Hawaii today. From the sun-drenched sands of Waikiki to the historic peak of Diamond Head, and from thrilling ocean adventures to the poignant history that shaped it, Honolulu is a city of incredible depth. It's a place where natural wonder, outdoor fun, and rich history create a getaway you won't forget. It just proves that even in paradise there are always powerful stories waiting right under the surface, ready to be discovered. I have been to Honolulu a couple of times. One thing that I have wanted to see is Doris Duke's Hawaiian mansion, named Shangri-La. I love touring the great homes of America. I have been to many, including Miss Duke's home in Newport, Rhode Island, Rough Point. This house was built by William Vanderbilt but later sold to James Duke, Doris' father. Round Point is right next to Clarendon Court, the cottage of Sonny von Bülow. A story for another day. Doris also had a mansion in Beverly Hills, a stopover between Newport and Honolulu. She bought this house from the estate of Rudolph Valentino. It was called Falcon's Lair. Unfortunately, this house was across the street from Sharon Tate. It amazes me both houses had such tragedy in the neighborhood. Thanks for joining us on this trip through Honolulu. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment below with the next destination you'd love to see on No Passport Required. Until next time, aloha.